So very good morning students. Welcome back to second year physics. So in the previous class, actually we completed about the relation between drift speed and current. So again there is a continuation is there in that relation, and we know the relation about a drift speed and electric current. Vd is equal to I by NEA. And also we know drift speed in terms of relaxation time. Drift speed in terms of relaxation time, it is Vd is equal to E by capital E small e is nothing but a charge by m into tau. It is in terms of relaxation time. This is also in the previous class I told you very clear. Now let us will move to the now this now you equal this 1 is equal to 2, then what will happen? Look at E by capital M into tau is equal to I by NEA. Now let us, I want to say about a current in terms of relaxation time, then you cross multiply this, therefore it is capital E small e by small m into NEA, right, and tau. Therefore I is equal to capital E, capital N, small e into small e, it is E square capital A by small m into tau. This is the one relation. In terms of what? In relaxation time, the electric current is in terms of relaxation time. Clear now? Now, coming to the point is, and also I would like to tell you, this is another one is there. Suppose when the atomic weight is given, that is atomic weight, in terms of atomic weight, you remember, another point is there, in terms of atomic weight. See, in terms of atomic weight, if it is given, then we can say like this, that is equal to given number of write like this moles, that is equal to small m by capital M. That is small n is equal to small m by capital M. In the first year this is there, that is a small n by capital N. And here also we can say in terms of, I want to say about a Avogadro number, so that we can say small n by capital N A, that is Avogadro number, into small m by capital M, so that the n is equal to Na small m by capital M. This is all there in the first year. But here also we require, because we have other also is there, that's what now I am telling you. Therefore capital N is nothing but we know, that is a small n by volume, right, number, it is, you say capital N by this, so that you write, let us you write this one here. Therefore capital N is equal to small n, you write here Na small m by, it is we can say capital M into volume, so that here we can say like this. Therefore here a small m by volume is nothing but a density, so capital N is equal to Na small d by capital M. So in terms of Avogadro number, it is in terms of Avogadro number, this is a relation related to what it is in atomic weights. See, because there is a one problem is there on the basis of this also, that's what it is, you remember, it is will be like this. See, in atomic weights, in atomic weight, number of moles is nothing but a small m, that is small n is equal to mass of the gas in a grams by molar molecular weight it is. So in terms of Avogadro number, that is small n by capital N A. Na is nothing but Avogadro number, which is equal to small m by capital M. So small n is equal to Na by small m by capital M. But we know capital N is equal to small n by this one. So that here you take a capital N is equal to Na small m by capital M into small v. So mass by volume is nothing but a density. Then capital N is equal to Na into d by capital M. So this is about a what? In terms of we can say, it is about a Avogadro number, and it is to be like this, right? So let us we'll move to the next one. So on the basis of this, let us we have some problems related to the drift speed and as well as the electric current also. Let us. Yeah, you look into the problems. So in this there is a problem is on the basis of drift speed and electric current. Right here in the page number 182, question number 6, given, look at, read question. So what is asking that we need to find here, estimate the average drift speed of a conduction electron in a copper wire of cross sectional area. Estimate, what is asking here, we need to find a drift speed and electron in a copper wire cross sectional area given. Cross sectional area is equal to 3 into 10 power minus 7 meter square it is. Carrying a current is I is equal to 5 ampere. Assume that each copper atom contributes roughly one conduction electron. See, remember, assume that each copper atom, because the copper is consists of a number of atoms, so that in that atom, each and every atom is contributes a one electron. So the density of copper is given. You take as the density of copper is, that is about a density. You said D is equal to density of copper is given as 9 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. Clear? And here atomic mass is given, that is mass is given as 63 point, you say atomic mass, that is about a mass is equal to 63.5 unit. U means unit. Now is asking what now? Drift speed. Of course we know Vd is equal to I by, we say capital Ea. Now here we need to find a first of all n, because we don't know n, no. Then here you take, we know density, just now I told you capital N is equal to Avogadro number into density by atomic mass. Are you remember this? This is the formula. Just now we finished. Capital N is equal to NAD by small m. Here we know Avogadro number, so that you write capital N is equal to 6.023 into 10 power 23. I think everyone knows this about Avogadro number. Into density is given as, it is 60, I mean to say 9 into 10 power 3 is given. 9 into 10 power 3 by mass. Atomic mass is given as 63.5 unit, and it is given in the census. U is also convert into, it is actually in grams it is given. So suppose you take, it may be 10 power minus 3, right? So you calculate this 6.023 into 10 into 9 into 10 power becomes what happens, it is will be minus 3, no, then it is 26, and it is comes to what? No, it's actually not required, right? So directly you take into 10 power 26 it is by 63.5. Suppose if you simplify this, approximately 8.53 into 10 power 28 will get. This is the capital N. So the given as capital N is now over. You go for the drift speed. Therefore is asking drift speed. There is a current is given. Drift speed is equal to current is 5 ampere. Capital N is given 8.53 into 10 power 28 into, and electron 1.6 into 10 power minus 19, and area of cross section is given 3 into 10 power minus 7. Now you simplify this, 5 divided by 8.53 into 1.6 into 3, and you do one thing. First of all, here we should minimize the powers. 10 powers are there, then you first minimize that. Here at 10 power minus 19 and 10 power minus 7. So it is becomes 10 power minus 26. So that you write here 10 power 28 and minus 10 power 26. So the bases are same, no? Then power is to be added, then we'll get 5 divided by 8.53 into 1.6 into 3 into 10 power 28 plus is there, positive, and 10 power negative value also is there. So it becomes a square. Then if you simplify that, see, approximately we may get the drift speed is equal to 1.22 millimeter per second. Okay, or you want to say it is Vd is equal to 1.225 into 10 power minus 3 meter per second. Of course, both will be the correct. This is the method to do the drift speed on the basis of Avogadro number. If the question given in terms of Avogadro number or it is given in terms of density, then use this capital N is equal to Na by d by small m. Then after calculating the capital N, then find drift speed, that is Vd is equal to I by capital N Ea. So we know current value, it is given in the question. Already we know capital N, and here we know electron 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 it is. So that here A value is given 3 into 10 power minus 7. So this all values substitute in this expression and simplify the equation, then we will get the final answer is 1.22 5 into 10 power minus 3 meter per second. Suppose you want to calculate in terms of millimeter per second, you write a 10 power minus 3, you replace with 10 power minus 3 with millimeters. So this is the way to get the drift speed on the basis of drift speed, one problem, right? Yeah. Let us will see the another problem on the basis of drift speed. We have another one also. Yeah, see the question. Yeah, seventh question. Of course, continuation, look at the seventh question. So because it is asking comparison, right? So there is a comparison is asking. You look at the seventh question, carefully read the question. See, compare the drift speed obtained above with. Already we know drift speed. Yes, from the above equation, drift speed is equal to 1.225 into 10 power minus 3 meter per second. It is the above problem answer. Is asking only compare the drift speed obtained above with first one, thermal speed of a copper atom at an ordinary temperature. First one is asking, see, now we have to compare thermal speed of a copper atom at an ordinary temperature. So that in the first year we know there will be a Vrms is equal to thermal speed in the sense is it is root mean square value, that is equal to we know 3 kb T by capital M. Or you remember this? This was there in the first year. Root mean square value, that is root over 3 into kb capital T by capital M. Of course, we know Boltzmann's constant kb is nothing but a 1.38 into 10 power minus 23 this value, and capital T is nothing but a, now you take a 300 kelvins. Is asking normal temperature, no? So that you say 300 kelvins. And coming to the point is capital M mass, that is mass of the copper atom is equal to what happens, it is a Avogadro number by, it is, I mean to say the given mass by, you say Avogadro number. So that 63.5 into 10 power minus 3 by 6 into 10 power 23. So if you simplify this, approximately we'll get the mass. So now we know mass, we know kb, and we know capital T. So that Vrms, root mean square, is equal to, which we can say like this, it is root over 3 into kb, 1.38 into 10 power minus 23 into 300 by capital M is 63.5 into 10 power minus 3 by 6 into 10 power 23. So VRMS is equal to root over 3 into 1.38 into 300 into 10 power minus 23, and this will come up, no, it is 6 into 10 power 23 by 63.5 into 10 power minus 3. Here of course this 10 power minus 23 plus 23 will be cancelled, and here 10 power minus 3 is there, no, this you take up, then VRMS is equal to root over 3 into 1.38 into 300 into 6 into 10 power 3 by 63.5. So now you simplify this, we may get the VRMS is equal to, after simplification roughly we'll get, that is a VRMS, a thermal speed 342.57 meter per second. Suppose you do this calculation, so we may get a 342.57. Now you compare this, right? Is asking what? Now comparison, it is a comparison, you look at the, this value is 1.225 and VRMS is 342.57. So there is a lot of difference is there. This is the comparison. And second one is asking speed of a propagation of electric field along the conductor with the cause of the drift motion. So now you take a second one is, second part is asking the ratio of to drift speed by speed of the light. So we know speed of light is nothing but a 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, right? So drift speed already we know 1.225 into 10 power minus 3 by 3 into 10 power 8. Now you simplify this, 1.225 divided by 3 into 10 power minus 3 into 10 power minus 8. Drift speed by C is equal to, so 0.408 into 10 power minus 11 is the answer. Clear? So this is what it is about a comparison between the drift speed and speed of a light, as well as the VRMS, thermal speed of the at a given temperature like this. Okay, this is about a seventh question comparison. Right. Look into the next one. Let's see the next problem on the basis of same things. Right, there is another question is given, page number 189. Page number 189. Question number is 6.13. Okay. The question you read first. The number of density of the free electron in the copper conductor, estimate the example of 6.1. So there is an 6.1 example is there. You look at the 6.1, what is given in the 6.1, because it is asking estimate from there, no? Yeah, 6.1 is given. Okay. Now coming to the point is, so conductor estimate the example 6.1, there will be a density of number is given, that is number of electrons, or the density is given as capital N is equal to 8.5 into 10 power 28 per meter cube, and area of cross section. See, how does an electron takes drift from one end of the wire along to it other end. The area of cross section of the wire is given, see, 2 into 10 power minus 6 meter square, and along the length there is a length is given, 3 meter is given, and current is carrying a what? 3 ampere. Sir, what actually is asking? So is asking drift speed as well as is asking also time taken to travel. Vd is equal to question mark and time also is asking. So the given information is current is given, length is given, and E is given. That is the charge of electron also we know. That is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. So that the drift speed is nothing but a I by capital N A into E. Then drift speed is equal to, so the I will be what? Current is the given as 3, and here capital N is given as what? 8.5 into 10 power 28 into area of cross section, 2 into 10 power minus 6 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. So now you simplify this, so that ultimately what happens here, Vd is equal to 3 by 8.5 into 2 into 1.6 into, suppose this 10 powers are there, no, then it is becomes 10 power 28 into 10 power minus 25, it is 10 power minus 6 and 10 power minus 19, no? Then we'll get like this. Drift speed is equal to 3 by 85 by 10, 2 into 16 by 10, and here we'll get 10 power 3, I think. So that here it is, this will come up, no? Then drift speed is equal to 300 divided by 85 into 2 into 16 into 10 power minus 3, you take 2 zeros are cancelled. Therefore the drift speed approximately we can take 3 by, that is 85, no? 85 into 32 into 10 power minus 1. So final calculation, you do the final calculation, approximately will get 1.1 into 10 power minus 4 meter per second. This is the drift speed. Now he is asking time taken, no? So that the time is nothing but a what? T is equal to length of the conductor by drift speed. Of course there is a length of the conductor is given 3 meter, and by drift speed is nothing but a 1 into 10 power minus 4. So that the time is equal to 3 into 10 power 4 by 1.1. So small t is equal to 30, 11 into 10 power 4 it is. So again you simplify and you divide this, we may get the small t is equal to 2.72 into 10 power 4 seconds. So this is the time taken. Clear? So it is related to what? Drift speed and electrical current. The questions are to be like this. Is it okay now? Clear now? These are the questions on the basis of what? Drift speed and as well as the electric current. Fine, and you go through this, and there are other problems also is there in the material, page number 168, example question number 1. See, example question number 1. So that you read that question carefully and find a drift speed. There also is asking drift speed and as well as the comparison of the RMS speed also is asking. So you read thoroughly question, so that what is given, then what we have to find, that you write in the book, then apply the formula and get a drift speed. So this is one question homework. Right? So this is about a what? It is about a today's class, the relation about a drift speed and as well as the electrical current is finished. And we'll continue the next topic in the next class. Thank you very much.